Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of July 15th through the 21st, 2024. First card out for you is contract in reverse. Okay, some of you may be trying to get out of some agreement, or there could be some sort of legal dispute, custody dispute, or something involving like you wanting to lock in a certain contract. This could even be a work contract if any of you are looking for a job. It's like, okay, all I gotta do is like sign the paperwork. All I gotta do is hear that, yes, you are here, this is your job, and have that first day, and like you'll finally relax. So there is a little bit of like being on edge because there's something here that has to do with commitments or paperwork or even like personal agreements that you have between people, whether it's business or personal relationships, and these contracts may be broken or someone's not upholding their end of it. So there's just like energy there. We have independence coming through, yeah, and I think you're wanting to have more independence, more options for yourself. A lot of you are trying to give yourself maximum financial freedom and independence, as well as like the independence, like the safety, the security of knowing that like something's locked down, something's locked in. You know, your rent, for example, is locked in. Like I have this place for like a year, or a relationship is locked in. We're committed to each other, or you have all of your legal documentation to be in a certain country or city locked in. Like you don't have to worry about it. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. That's what that says. That card says. So beautiful. Working on having more independence for yourself this week. We have the disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. Yes, this is a week where you're being asked to take time to yourself, to rest, to sleep, to relax a little bit. Okay, a lot of you guys are coming out of a highly stressful situation. This could be a highly stressful job, relationship, education, or something of that nature, and you're making this transition into something new, something less stressful. And a lot of you are being asked to take your time with this process. For example, if you just came out of a highly stressful relationship, take the time to be single, take the time to breathe out, take the time to process all of the emotions that are going on there. Okay, if you're just coming off of like studying really hard to get a certain degree, you know, take time finding jobs, take time to relax, travel, vacation, do whatever you have to do. If you're coming out of a really stressful job and you're entering into a new one, you know, make sure you take the time to just relax and learn at your own pace at the new job and just take things easy. Get enough sleep. You know, don't put so much on your schedule, like taking care of everyone's dogs and houses and pets while they're away and doing all these favors. Like, no, take it easy because you're in a very transitional period in your life right now. We have the Seven of Cups coming out as your first tarot card. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. And I think that goes hand in hand. I just dropped a card. That goes hand in hand with this message of taking time to breathe out, because there's going to be a lot of invites out, a lot of people who want to connect, a lot of, you know, potential things you can do, even like potential things you can buy, invest in. And it's like not every option is for you. Take the time to really just focus on this smooth transition that you're making, and give yourself extra time this week to just sleep. Okay, read your little books, drink your tea, whatever it is that you like to do, give yourself time to do that. You know, don't overbook yourself this week is what I'm seeing. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse confirms that message, because this is being spiritually connected and like just really connected to yourself as well. And this energy, this High Priestess energy, it works through the divine feminine energy. And we need to be in a calm state of mind, to have a sort of emptiness in order to access this clarity of your intuition. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Absolutely. When this is in reverse, she's kind of asking you, like, please, like, give yourself time. Look, notice how on this card, she's in her pajamas, she has her cat, she's in her bed. Like, you get the vibe of this week. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands. This is why there's so much like booming around you, so much change that's happening in your personal life. And also there's just a lot of people who may be calling upon you, like giving you opportunity after opportunity to hang out, to do this, to do that, do them a favor here or there or everywhere. There's a lot going on around you, a lot going on in your head. And when you're so busy that you don't have the time to relax, that's exactly when you need even more time to relax, okay? Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. Yeah, you have been going. So this reading is asking you to strike a balance. And even in the contract card, having it be in reverse, we see this scale of balance, and it's sort of like out of whack when it's in reverse. So very, very fascinating. Eight of Wands, though, is one of my favorite cards in the tarot. It does show a lot of developments in your personal life. Very exciting. A lot of you are, like I said, getting new jobs. I see that very strongly in Virgo's energy for July, but especially for this week. Or making some sort of move, some sort of change. So it's very beautiful. It's busy, and that's exactly why Spirit's saying, like, don't overcomplicate the already busy schedule that you have by adding more to it. Absolutely. Give yourself time to rest, relax, recover during this transition in your life. We have the Five of Wands. Fascinating. You know, I'm getting the presence that there are some people in your circle who may not necessarily have your best interest in mind. It's not that they necessarily hate you specifically, but you probably know who this person is. It's just somebody who doesn't really have your back. You know, it's the type of friend who doesn't remember your birthday. It's the type of friend who, you know, once you need something, oh, suddenly I'm out of town that week or that day, you know? It's just, I don't know, I'm picking up on that sort of energy here. So be wary of that. A good coven lets every witch have a say. Beautiful, beautiful way to put that. We have the King of Cups. Oh my gosh, there may be a beautiful water sign in your life this week. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They don't have to be a water sign, but this is somebody who is very mature, emotionally available, emotionally open, and they're actually here for you. They're a good friend. They let you have a say. They let you have your own opinions. And they have your back. They're here to help you during any transitionary time in your life. Any stress that you have, ask for help from the people around you. Always compose yourself before giving a response. Actually, having this come out right next to the Five of Wands, there could be a heated debate that takes place this week, or something that really triggers you. Someone may say something that triggers you, and you're just tempted to go for their throat verbally. And I feel like you're sort of reeling yourself in. And there's been this big message coming through in the collective for the past few days, past few weeks, that I've been feeling, that I feel like I want to deliver, where it feels like the universe, Spirit, is guiding a lot of us in the collective to be more accepting of other people's different point of views, okay? Because this is a very politically tumultuous time in the world with a lot going on, and a lot of people have various viewpoints of what's going on politically, what needs to change in the world, and there's no reason to go so violently head to head on these opinions all of the time, okay? Unless you're in an extremist type of situation, and a lot of people will justify that, well, this is extreme, but it's not. Spirit is really wanting to focus on bridging opinions, bridging viewpoints. Diplomacy is really, really strong. And I love that this message is coming through in the collective right now, because this is exactly what the world needs right now. Politically, like being diplomatic and seeing things from both sides and finding compromises. Being able to look at somebody who has a completely different political opinion than you, or opinion in general than you, and say, you know what, that's your perspective. I respect that. You see things very differently than I do. Let's try to find a way to meet in the middle and work together, instead of viewing it so us against them. Because when you have it from the viewpoint of us against them, usually that's when nothing changes and we stay stuck in the past. And everybody thinks that their viewpoint, their politics, their way of thinking is what's going to bring us into the future, into a beautiful future. But no, that's not the case. Bringing your opinions to a conversation, and also being able to hear the opinions of other people in that conversation, and finding a beautiful way to blend these ideas, even if you don't necessarily agree with everything the other person's saying, and find a solution that works for the most people possible, is what is going to be in a growth state in the future. And I love that this message is coming through, because man, do we need this. We really need this. But this will reflect in your personal life as well as politically and globally. We have the Nine of Swords coming out as your final card. Yeah, I don't know why the word exhaustion just popped into my mind. 3 a.m. here. we all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. Definitely take good care of your mental health this week. What things do you do that put you in the best mindset for you? For example, if I find my mindset, my mental health really slipping, usually I can pinpoint exactly what I'm doing or not doing that is causing it to slip. Or if my confidence is going down, I know exactly why it's going down. Maybe I'm not working out as much as I try to, with my routine. Maybe I've been slipping up going to the gym. Maybe I've been slipping up with my sleep schedule, staying up too late certain nights, reading books or whatever. I can always pinpoint exactly what it is. Or like maybe I got lazy with cooking, and instead of making 3 meals, I just like eat random junk throughout the day. And these things have a direct contribution to your mood. Okay, so you can always pinpoint exactly what it is that is affecting your mental health. And I think that's such a really good coping mechanism to have, or like not coping mechanism, but like way of thinking, okay, I feel my mood slipping. What is it that I'm not doing, or what is it that I am doing that is causing it to slip? And very logically pinpoint the things that you need to change, and just doing that and moving forward with that. And it's always like a great solution to your mental health. And I said this in many readings in the past, but one philosophy that I live by is from Jersey Shore, which is gym tan laundry. And it's like, there is nothing like exercising, having all your laundry done, fresh sheets on the bed, and getting some sunlight that it just makes you so confident and so happy. Those 3 simple things really, really works. And I learned that from Jersey Shore, the most unlikely of places. But anytime I feel my mood slipping, I go by that. Okay, well, let me do my laundry. Let me do the dishes. Let me sit in the sunlight for like 20 minutes. Let me go for a walk. Let me, I don't know, work out. It just really, really helps. So make sure you're doing all of those things. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. Beautiful week ahead for you. Take it easy this week. There's a lot of changes taking place in your life, and change inherently creates stress because you're going out of your comfort zone and doing something new. So that's why it's so important for you this week to get some sleep, take it easy, not take on any extra invitations or responsibilities. Like, no, this is the time to just breathe out and incorporate this change. Thank you so much for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.